All right, Phoo. Kind of clearing out some of this stuff, getting everything situated so we actually have a little bit of organization. It's the tree saps, yeah, that can go. Also, these saddles. Remember, we've got like a couple calicotherium saddles in here. We got to go check on our beer eventually. We definitely need calicotheriums. I'm just saying. I always love if we have the opportunity to get one of those early game Phoo. It's gonna be amazing. And here, can you hold on to these cakes for me? And shotgun shells as well. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Energy brew. Okay. All right. So we're getting situated. All right. But hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, that peck pop is for you, everybody. All right. And there's another. All right. But hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Souling the Ark. I'm Phlinger. And today, I think today what we got to do, I was taking stock of a few different things. And the only thing we're missing in order to get a fabricator and then start moving on into the higher tier stuff is actually, we have got to go get some crystal. And the easiest place to get crystal around here is... Oh, yeah, that's right. We have a baby dodo. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by a baby dodo. Tiki Wilson. Yeah, there we go. All right, but yeah, eventually we're going to need to head over and go get our dinos from the other base as well and bring them over here. So where they can mesh, they can meet the new guys. I mean, it'll be kind of a cool little thing. Also, in order to get the, what I was talking about earlier with the crystal, is we need to get up and go get, we need to go run a cave. There's actually a really easy spot for us to get just a bunch of crystal close by. We have Bertha. I mean, I don't see how this is going to be too big of an issue. Let's just get all this stuff repaired. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. I was clicking on the wrong one. Okay, if you need to repair things, make sure you're clicking on the right thing to repair. Okay. But yeah, I mean, if we can get in, go get some crystal, get out, I mean, it should be good. Also, I mean, while we're there, we may as well get the artifact or something. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, there you are, Bertha. I totally... Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. I changed your color. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I keep getting all this prime meat and prime fish meat and stuff like that, and it's just a shame that I can't do anything with it right now. I mean, I could slow cook it, but it just takes forever that way. I mean, but once we get a grill, which is kind of the main reason why I want a fabricator right now, eventually we'll need it for other things, but once we get a grill, we'll be able to cook all that prime meat and stuff. And there is just so much stuff on here. And I don't like doing it, but I think I may actually have to start putting down a few foundations over there. I mean, the Brontos are kind of coming in a little bit close. They can have the back half of the island. I'm fine with that. Up here, next to the Tiki Lounge, they just can't do it. I'm just saying, they can't do it. Okay, but yeah, let's get started. I'm not going to bring Phoo with me. I want to have as much weight available. Right now we've got... Let's get all that off of you. Let's see. Actually, why am I pulling it in there? Excuse me, Bertha. Coming through. There we go. And there we go. All right, let's go over to the cave. Let's go see what all kind of trouble we can get into. Oh, we don't need that for now. And I only want, like, maybe 2 stacks of meat. I want your inventory completely, you know, empty. Because we're going to be bringing back crystal. We're going to be bringing back obsidian. Yomia's like fish meat, right? Good job, Super Duper Pooper. All right, let's get our butt out of here. Let's see, how much weight do we have? 95. Okay, so that gives us probably about 300. So we can bring back at least a stack of crystal. And then 200 obsidian, somewhere around there. I think that should be good. All right, let's get over here. Thought I saw a shark in my bay. You will have none of that shark nonsense in my bay. Just saying. Okay, all right. Still clench mode a little bit. And unclench. Okay, no underbite fish. That is a big plus. I mean, yeah, the area that we're going to for the cave is... Here, let me show you on the map here. All right, way over here, it's right here up inside of this area. So we're going to be heading down over here. We're going to be taking a look at the beaver dams over here. Seeing if there's any new ones. And then right inside of here. And then the cave is right about here. So, and I'll show you guys once we actually get over there. But that's the path we're going to be taking. It should be pretty easy, I hope. Hey, how you guys doing? Sergeant and Private, taking it easy. All right, you guys keep us guarded. All right, may have to give you guys your own little tiki lounge up there on one of those islands. That'd be kind of kooky. All right, so I will bring you guys back. What level are you? Never mind. Never mind. No, also, we don't need this anymore. Later. All right, let's get our butt over here. All right, one thing we do need before going into the cave, we do need a little bit of hide. We do need a little bit of hide and a little bit of fiber. What is that achievement one for? What is this? Common resources, white supply crates. Dodo's, this one's going to be easy. I mean, the white supply crates, forget about it. All right, and does fiber count as common? I would imagine it probably does. Here, let me see if I can find some bushes here. Yeah, I just want some hide and some fiber. Be able to repair our armor inside the cave. Yeah, fiber absolutely counts. Yeah, that one's easy. And just like that, it's done. I mean, serious, a sickle is all it takes. We don't even need all that. Or that. Take that, and then we'll just repair up our armor before we go into the cave. Alright, so this beaver is still just hanging out here. This one kooky looking beaver. I don't see any more beaver dams, though. Take a quick look around here. Oh, wait, no, there's, wow. Apparently there's a beaver over on this side that just keeps giving us more stuff. Okay. Far enough away that it's not going to aggro. Okay. Okay. All right. So, that's a thing. I gotta admit, I'm really digging the candy movement speed buff. This is wicked cool. And... okay. Get down here. Now, when you're coming up into this cave, you have to pass through this valley right here. And this cave, there's a whole bunch of crystal and obsidian and metal in here as well. And apparently a raptor on the outside of it. Hey, dude. Yeah, raptor versus baryonyx. This is not going to end well for you. See what I mean? And then right here, this right here is the entrance to the cave. Right here on the map. At 85.2, 54.1. All right. Let's see. A little bit more of that. Oh, hey, we got a green color. Interesting. All right, so when you come inside of here, you're right on the inside. Equip your torch. And then right here, these crystals right here, these are crystal. So let's see. Let's get some of these. And the big ones aren't. Sorry, Bertha. I'm sorry. But the small ones here absolutely are crystal. And this right here is some of the easiest early game stuff. If you have access to this cave when you first start out, you can come in here. There's nothing in here to aggro. Maybe a raptor or a theory on the outside that will mess with you. But for the most part, I mean, nothing's going to mess with you. All right, there we go. That's enough of that. We'll just get rid of that, and let's go get some obsidian. Hello. Nine. There we go. All right. Down inside of here. And it comes down in here. And when you're doing the caves like this, the best thing is to just... I mean, I know the first time you come in here is going to be intimidating. I mean, it just is. That's the way the caves are, because you're going into a spot where it's... You really can't pick and choose where you fight a lot, but once you get the hang of it, you really can. It's just, it takes you a little bit to get there. Although when you're coming down here, you have to watch the ceiling as well, because you can get some megalania that'll spawn up top on the ceiling. And they'll drop down on you and attack you. None this time. Okay, so now when you come down in here, there's two different ways. There's one to the right, and there's one to the left. The left is the artifact, the right is loot. Also, if you're taming, like, dung beetles and stuff like that, the right is also a really easy way of taming dung beetles. And I probably should have, we could probably do that while we're in here. Hey, Bertha, can you poop? Thank you. Alright, we'll see if we can actually get a dung beetle while we're in here. This is usually really good. Also, one thing you need to pay attention to is megalosaurus. They do spawn inside of here. They do spawn inside of here, but also, when you're fighting in here, right here is also a very common spot for Megalosaurus, right here in this section. When you come in here, if you're fighting and you see that you're fighting a bunch of stuff, just back up while you're fighting it. And then you can kind of hit them before they can hit you, and usually give them a little bit of knockback, unless if you're on, say, like a raptor that really doesn't have much of a knockback. But, yeah, just back up. Alright, here we are. But like this, we've got enough knockback to actually push them back. But you need to pay very close attention to the Arthropleura. Arthropleura will jack you up and make you have a bad day. Even on a mount. But there's also generally some pretty good loot. Alright, let's get some obsidian. I want some of this. Make sure you're on neutral while I'm harvesting, so where if we get attacked, you don't go running off. Trying to protect me. And I don't want it. I want you to stay right there. Okay, so there we go. Throw away the stone. Level you up. Alright. Pay very close attention to your poop meter. More spiders. See Arthropleura right there. See if we can pull these guys away. Alright, Arthropleura did not aggro, but that is a lot of spiders. Okay. Stay right here on the lip. Slowly backing up. Getting rid of all of these guys as they come so where we can hit them before they hit us. Just like a little mini brood mother a little bit. See that? Very minimal damage. Yeah. At 4 levels. I'm probably going to take Bertha up to about 7,500 health and then switch over. Let's get... Those Arthropleura scare me. Get rid of all this meat so we can move around. Okay. Oh, we're ready to poop. Now, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Ah, excuse me. Thank you. All right. All right, now with these guys, that's 4 of them. This is gonna hurt. Gonna hurt a lot. There's dung beetle right there. Now, Arthropleura will spit on you. And they'll hit you on the back of the saddle, whether you like it or not. Right there, see? And that's why we bring stuff to repair our armor. Is because Arthropleura exist and they suck. But that health regen is actually helping out quite a bit. Dang. Oh, they stole my pants. Don't you hate it when the bugs in the cave steal your pants? Not a sentence I thought I'd say today, but you know, it is happening, and I said I did it. Alright. Nailed it. Okay. Let's repair all of our stuff. Excuse me while I get naked in the cave. I'm a bit indecent right now. Oh, and we gotta poop again. Alright. We're just gonna let Bertha heal up a little bit. Bertha's got some damage. A lot of damage. I might have to go get some more fish meat. Although there are piranha down in there. There's also sarcos. Alright, so... beetle there, 55. 2 level 55 dung beetle. Okay. I'm fine with this. Which one looks better? Let's see. Okay. The caves always sound super weird. But this will give us, this will give Bertha a chance to actually heal up a little bit. Alright. Alright, here we go. You're gonna be Rob. No idea why. Short for Robert. Robert the Dung Beetle. You know, free the D. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so your stats. And look, 30% imprinting. That's pretty cool. That is awesome. All right. That's from our ability we took last time. That is great. Let's get down here a little bit further. How are you doing on fish? Let's get you a little bit more fish. Let's go over towards this water here really quick. Scorpions. Yeah, those Arthropleura really did a number on us. It's because whenever you attack Arthropleura, you take a portion of the damage back. Because they have poisonous blood or toxic blood or acid in their blood. They're xenomorphs from Alien is what they are. So, yeah. Are there any Sarcos down here? There we go. There's the fish. Thank you. Come on, Piranha. I see you over there flipping and flapping. All right. So now that we've got plenty of fish. Yeah. That's the power of a baryonyx. Right there. Harvesting up fish and eating fish meat. Super regenerates them. That is amazing right there. Let's go down through this way. More spiders. Yeah, when it comes to this cave, the only thing that really scares me is like those massive amounts of Arthropleuras and maybe a little bit the massive amount of spiders we had to deal with. That was a bit of a pain. Spider in here is going to keep webbing us if we don't get rid of them. Any more? All right. Down over here, this is just usually this is the drop off from up above. I just like to clear it out just in case. Okay. It always sucks when you come out of the cave and you're like, I'm done here, and then you end up getting webbed by a couple of the spiders. That part sucks. Okay, so let's go inside of here. Now, this is the cave room entrance, and I can hear bad things inside it. Thank you. I'm done with that, though. Appreciate it. Okay, we can just run right through the side. This you have to be careful. You can get like spider. Yeah, snake right there. Just run it back. Oh, come on. I didn't want you following me. Come on, come back. Two snakes, okay. Come on. Okay. Almost got stuck there for a sec. Oh, 145. Okay, that's lovely. We've got it on the Fleur saddle. But they also take increased damage from ranged attacks. Dang it! It's a high level one. $145. Okay. Let's repair this. And, of course, spiders. There's a lot in here today. You have to kind of pick out all of them. That's all of them, right? That's a pike. There we go. Nailed it. Alright, now let's go get some loot. See if there's any loot in here. But yeah, that right there, that is the artifact of the hunter. Pretty good one. Actually, it's the easiest one to get, but... Alright, so there are ways of circling back around, but let's go up here where we started and go back the other direction. Oh, hey, we have obsidian that's respawned here. How much do we have? 55. There's things in the wall right there. You can hear them. We're right on the edge of being overweight. Don't want to get rid of the chitin. We need at least 80 of this. There's 81. Okay. Although we will need more of it as well because scissors are a thing. There we go. Okay, let's clear up our inventory just a little bit. This is where I wish I would have brought Phoo. There we go. That'll work. Also, let's turn off your... Okay. Get back over this other side. Back down here. Let's go see if there's any loot down here. Also, there's XP boxes I want to get. Here we are. Come on. And there we go. Almost where I want. I'm gonna get this. Thank you. XP buff. Thank you. Oh, you went up to 76? Dude, that's gonna throw me off. Alright. Go this way. Work your way down this way. And there's a chance for loot over here. You get between 1 and 3 loot drops in here. Don't spit, don't spit. Every time we hit, we're taking damage. Okay. A snake? Okay, yeah, I just had an aggroed. Okay. Gotcha! There's loot. And some of the loot you can get in here can seem really minor. Oh, that's a lot of XP. Some of the loot in here you can get really minor, but if you are like me and you like to collect pieces of cloth armor, really high quality pieces of cloth armor, this is actually pretty good place for it. Pretty good cave. And I should also be checking some of these loot boxes, these loot bags for cloth armor as well. More piranha in there. 9 levels, holy crap. There we go, cloth armor. That blueprint? Yep. Can we make it? No. Okay. Oh, there's fiber right here. Let's see if there's any other loot over here. No. Sometimes there'll be one right here. This is the other side of that place we went down. Right over there, that's how you get down through here. Where we went over to kill the piranha. Here's more XP. And more of these guys. Sometimes in this cave there can be loot, and I think there might be. Either it's reflection. But I'm going to get all this XP while I can. Got brain worms. Okay, no loot boxes. Okay. Let's get out of here and let's go move on to the other section. I mean, we've almost, for the most part, covered just about everything, so. And this right here, this is the ramp that goes up the other way. Here, I'll show you here in one sec. Remember where we came down that ramp and we ended up going that way and there was the loot box? This right here is the other ramp that gets out of there. Yeah, right here. So you can go either left or right. Well, that's the right section. This is the left section going down there. Hey, 4 more levels. There we go. How many do I have? I have 2 levels. Nice. Okay, go with a little bit more weight. There we go. We're level 68 now. Dang, we're already high enough level for our first Argent. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, that'll definitely have to be coming up here soon. I'm going to check this other side, see if any more loot spawned. No, we're good. All right, let's get back to base. Let's go make our fabricator. All right, and then you just come right back out of the cave the same way we came in. Right through here. And there we go. A little bit of load lag as we go in. Or as we come back out into the real world. And we find Party Dodo just kind of chilling out. Thanks, man. Good job, Bertha. Alright, and also get some white loot drops while we're out. Because we have that quest. I'll take a campfire. And a torch. Nailed it. All right, so there's one. Did that count? White supply crates. Didn't count. What? Okay. Oh, another one right there. Let's go see if we can get this. Hello. And also XP box.
Special about the diet of the.
Nailed it. Going in through the jungle. This is not what I expected to do today. Oh, hey. More XP. Apparently we're doing an XP run. Wasn't expecting it.
Possibly the most intelligent.
Where'd that loot go? Hey, Fiomias, did you guys see any loot coming down through here? Okay, you have to loot the whole thing for it to count. Okay, gotcha. I did find that one, though. And there we go. All right. So, now we've got more points. We've got 3 more skill points, and that opened up Caprasuchus, Lamantria, Tapajara, Thorny Dragon, Baryonyx, Basilosaurus. We got that. And then kill an Alpha Megalodon. Okay. Loot 1 deep sea loot crate. Okay. 1,000 rare mushrooms, 1,000 rare flowers, and obsidian. This is tame any of the 3, imprint any of the same 3, and then gain 25,000 mounted XP using any of the 3. That's kind of cool. I think this is probably the one we're going to have to go with, although the deep sea loot crate will probably mess with me, but this one's pretty easy, actually. Okay, but we've got 3 skill points. Let's see, and I want to work my way down towards here. So, we don't have enough. That one takes 4. That was going to take a lot. That was going to take 8. All right. Well, hey, let's get back and let's actually go craft our fabricator. Well, there's an Alpha Megalodon right there. Okay. All right. Let's get back up inside of here. Let's see. Put all that inside of here. I'll rearrange this here in a little bit. Take some of that. There we go. Oh, we need wood. Line that up. Let's see, structures, crafting, nailed it. There we go, fabricator. Sweet. Okay, so where are we gonna put this thing? Phoo, where do we want to put a fabricator? We can put it right here. As close as it can go. There we go. All right, now I'm stuck. Okay. Yep, now I'm stuck. That just happened. And now I'm no longer stuck. Nailed it. Let's get a grill. Not sure if we'll have enough to actually do anything with it. Let's see. Structures. Missing 32 metal ingots. Do we have enough over here? 28. Missing 3 more metal ingots. Really? Also, let's put out our dung beetle right here while we're waiting on metal to burn. There we go. All right. Good job, Rob. Let's see. Let's just get you. Oh, you're just picking up all the poop, dude. All right. Good luck, man. All right, wait for him to pick up everything, and then we'll just turn him on, get him going like that. But yeah, all right, so we ended up getting that artifact. Let's see, artifact. Pedestal. There we go. Now we can display our artifact, so at nighttime, that'll be shining bright. Put it over here next to our war map. I didn't even realize you could put war maps right like that. It's actually kind of kooky. There we go. Nailed it. All right, but hey, so that's the cave, and man, I am having so much fun in this, and also this base, I don't know. There's just something about this base. I know it's made out of thatch. I know it's, if a Bronto swipes it, it's going to get hit. But I love living in this base. This is such a cool base. All right, so hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger. Take it easy, everybody. And there we go. There's the grill. We nailed it. Let's put the cooking over here. All right, guys. Actually, we'll put it over here. And we'll put the refrigeration over here. That works for me. All right. Take it easy, everybody.